What's up, everybody? It's the After Show, but later, episode number 137 from the all new After Show, but later. I'm right here with the homie El Cucuy. El Cucuy, how are you doing today, dog?
I'm doing good, bro. How you doing?
Hey, did I tell you it's dog, not Doug? Did we have that conversation? I think you and I had that conversation.
Yes.
But all right. For all the people listening, I'm saying dog. His name is not Doug. This is El Cucuy, not Doug. So anyway, where do you want to get started, dog? I have plenty of shit unless you want to, you have somewhere specific you want to get started.
You know what, bro? I do. I got one thing off the top.
Right.
Shout out Funky Monkey. Like, I'm gonna give some more shout outs right here. But we became friends on TikTok. So she liked a couple of my videos. So I wanted to show the love and check out some of her stuff as well. And Funky Monkey at TikTok, I believe, right?
Something like that. And you know what though? I know it's probably Funky Monkey, right? All of her other social media is Funky Monkey, but one of my favorite things, dog, is in like half of her videos, she's wearing fucking After Show but Later clothes.
Yes, that's why I was about to say that right now.
That's so dope. I believe me, I'm on the Funky Monkey too.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of love. I mean, that's a lot of love, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my cachettes. Thank you.
Cool. So after Funky Monkey, is there anything else you wanted to get into? Anything Covino and Rich related? Anything weekend related? Anything at all?
Man, let's start off with this weekend thing, man. Mito came to visit, first time over here in Lompoc.
Cool.
And I had to break him in right. We had to go to Jasper's, and so it was me, Mito, and
Michael
Alex. Miggs. No, where's Michael Miggs, bro? He should have been a part of that. I bet you know what? If he goes out, I'm sure he was there, or he's there. I'm sure I've seen him one of these times. But the homie Miguel, bro, you guys know him. You've seen him on the show. If not, go back to episode, what is it, 77?
Something like that.
And you can see Miguel, but man, he pulled some dude's chick right in front of us. We were sitting there having Coronas at the bar, and homeboy walks in with this girl, and they're talking or whatnot, and all of a sudden she starts eyeballing Miguel. And, he spit that little slick slang to her real quick. And within like 5 minutes, she left dude, and her and Miguel were in the corner. And dude started huffing and puffing, bro. He was not happy about getting his chick stolen.
Well, is anybody ever happy to have their chick stolen?
Me.
Really? Why?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because that lets you know right there, you guys weren't a match.
Yeah, exactly. If she's willing to just bounce like that, right?
Right. Like, I'm looking for a soldier. I'm looking for someone that's a ride or die, right? Like I've been friends with Mito since the 3rd grade, Tipton since the 6th grade, Colombo since the 7th grade. My ties run deep. I'm a loyal motherfucker, and I hang out with other loyal motherfuckers. And if 5 minutes of a little slick talk made her jump ship, oh yeah, that's she's not right for you. And that's, you know what? That's exactly what I told him. He was fussing, and he was, we didn't know if he was going to do something to Miguel or not. And so I pulled him aside. I said, let me holler at you real quick, player. Check it out. The fact that she did that shit to you that quick means that she wasn't the one for you. I'm not making no excuses for, what went down, whatever, have your opinion of it. I won't argue that. However, take a look around, man. There's more girls here than there's dudes. And if you got some real game, just go step it up and get someone better. And, there's one in particular that we always see out there with the curls, right? She knows who she is. And whatever, she got the little funny bunny. I think I told you on the inside on that one. And sure. so anyways, fucking, what do you know, bro? 5 minutes later, he's hollering at her, and he's spitting at her. And I see him at the bar, and I look at him, and she's right there. And I'm like, look, bro, you even upgraded. You were all fucking fired up 10 minutes ago, and now you upgraded your shit. Although she just took
the chick with the curly hair is way better than the chick that he came with.
Oh yeah, she was. But the chick with the curly hair just took his drink, I think, and got kicked rocks, because I saw her kissing some other dude later on that night.
Dang. Well, poor dude.
So that was a double whammy.
Yeah, for sure. What cracks me up though the most is that Miguel, in the few times that I've had interactions with him, he's been on a couple of episodes. And it's funny because he's always like so chill. He's always like, he looks more shy, more quiet. And then when you say that, he walked in, just, hey, you know what? You're with me now. I'm like, that's just so cool, because it shows that this dude don't need to be all loud and obnoxious and whatever to get attention.
And he wasn't, bro. He wasn't. He was smooth. He was slick with it. He spit them verbals and whatnot, and turned on a little bit of the charm. Hit the little button, turned up his charm a little bit, and that was it, dude. He was done. He fucking had her.
That's awesome. No, that's super, super dope. I dig it. Congratulations to Miguel. And what happened? Did he leave with her? Did he leave her there?
No, he didn't leave with her. I think he was trying to hit her with an after party or something, and whatever, it didn't work out. But they linked up, got digits, Snappy, all that good shit. IG, Instapuss, he got all that shit exchanged. And cool. So I don't know. But no, it was a good night. Me and Mito were there. Didn't know what was gonna happen, didn't know if dude was gonna, start acting up or whatnot. And no, he was cool. He was a little butthurt, but like I said, man, that's an opportunity for you to step your game up, man. That either you weren't doing something right, she wasn't your all the way girl and you thought she was. Something happened. Like if your chick does that to you in the middle of a bar to some random dude she been spitting at, for 3-5 minutes, you got to go, bro. You let that one go.
No, 100%. I feel you. And you know what? Anything else you want to add from the weekend, or how are you feeling?
No, just if you ever come visit, that's where I'm taking your ass to. We're going to Jasper's to hang out. Like it's cool, nice little mix. Shout out Lompoc and Jasper's for that one. Cool little mix. I mean, I usually see a lot of the same people there, but everyone's cool. They let me burn it down out front and fucking hit my pen in the back. So we're good, man. Shout out Jasper's. Fucking, it was me. Oh, and then Alex. You haven't met Alex yet, bro. No. But Alex turned into Alberto, bro, because fucking he's quiet at work too. He just does his job, fucking handles his business. Sure enough, bro, we get him at the bar. Fuck, he had girls coming up to him, and fuck it was great, bro. Like, yeah, we were doing it last night.
Damn. Okay. Well, I don't know why, but to me, Jasper's, to me that sounds kind of like a strip club. So every time you're talking about it, it's a bar, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you might see some strip in there. I mean, you might see a little
in there.
I tried to get RJ to see a nipple from some nasty broad that wouldn't leave us alone a couple months ago. I was like, show him your titty, show him your areola. It didn't happen, but she fucking followed around all night. I thought it was the least she could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if you're going to fucking follow someone and tail them all night long and they don't really want you there, the nice thing to do would be to show them a titty.
That's what saying. I would think, Doug. I would show somebody if they were following me around, and I mean, or if I was following them around or whatever.
Hey, bro, at least push it up against the shirt. At least make the little fucking nipple shadow on your t-shirt.
That's always a plus. You know what though, real quick, I just want to switch gears a little bit and get into a little bit. There's something that happened this week on Covino and Rich, and I think Rich he fell super victim. Thanks. I don't have to use that anymore. Perfect. I have this. I'm using a little filter so the light's not so harsh. And my girl found me one that I have that actually came with the light.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. But Rich felt
real quick. My filter's on because I'm trying not to talk too much shit.
Yeah, you know what though? You know what I've heard too recently is that YouTube will kind of no, they won't shadow ban you, but they won't recommend the video as much if there's a whole lot of cussing in the video.
Will they ban my hog shadow?
They definitely will. I know for sure.
Even the shadow?
But you know what? Speaking of shadow banning and algorithms, Rich has fallen victim to algorithms and he doesn't even know it. Because, we all have the algorithms that, from YouTube, from TikTok, all that shit. And shit comes up on our feed that whether we like it or not, it's shit that we want to see. Whether we know it or not, it's shit that we want to see. And one of the things,
or it thinks that we want to see.
Well, this is what I could tell you for sure. Rich, for the last few weeks, I would say even couple of months, he's been talking about how much he hates Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah does some late night shit or Daily Show or some shit, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. One of those things.
I'm not really a fan either.
There's always, but see, the thing is, Rich keeps saying how much he doesn't like him, but then he keeps bringing up topics that Trevor Noah is talking about or things that are pissing him off or.
But what if he just doesn't like his opinion on it? Maybe he's interested in the topic, but not Trevor Noah's opinion.
Well, see, I think that's where I think you're right, because they are topics that get Rich thinking. So he keeps saying that he hates the dude.
He's got a big ass dome to do a lot of thinking too.
So yeah, so he keeps saying that he hates the dude, but it's actually what I don't know if it was on maybe one of these Netflix documentaries or some shit, but they talk about how a lot of the shit they push your way is shit that's going to piss you off because it's going to get you fired up, right? So it keeps pushing shit to Rich that keeps firing him up. And he's like, I hate this dude, but he keeps watching him because it keeps firing him up, which is also good for us because he keeps bringing new content to the show. But I just thought Rich, he's fallen victim to the algorithm of all this shit and he doesn't even know it.
I'm glad.
It's cool though, because I feel like I don't see a lot of shit on my feed that pisses me off, but then again,
your FYP?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. One thing about Rich Davis, a fired up and a passionate Rich Davis makes for better radio. When he's just bouncing around like, really, Covino? Come on, Spot. I mean, it's still Rich Davis and it's still good radio. But when Rich Davis is fucking fired up about something, that energy he brings is a different level.
I think when any of them are, it does actually.
Yeah,
because
Spot now, because when Spot gets mad, he pouts. He sounds like he gets like little boyish about it. You know what I mean? Like, well, fucking Covino, you just, yeah. You know, he does like, he gets animated with his shit. I think Rich and Covino just get actually pissed. Spot throws a temper tantrum.
Yeah, I do see some of that as well.
It's like he's 5 and shit. Like he's like his mom told him no for the fucking Golden Grams and fucking, or what are those fucking those little bears, those little graham cracker bears, little teddy bears. Spot got cut off at the teddy bears and he's pissed.
Yeah, for sure. I actually just dealt with that for dinner tonight. My daughter was throwing a tantrum because she didn't want to eat what my girl made.
Chicken nuggets or mac and cheese?
It was neither, and that's why she was so pissed. So she threw, she threw a fucking fit.
Well, fuck, bro, you got to break her that sooner or later though. What was it?
It was just like a normal dinner, like just some tacos and rice and beans and shit. And
she didn't want tacos.
Doc, I'm telling you, the only thing she likes is like literally mac and cheese and fucking chicken nuggets. Anything else, she's fucking crazy opposed to. So
how are you gonna handle that moving forward?
Well, just like we fucking sent her ass to bed early today, and I was like, and I walked by her room, and she was like, "Daddy," and I was like, "What?" She was like,
"Give me a chicken nugget."
She's like, "No," she's like, "I'm not tired." And I go, "Well," maybe now you won't act like that at dinner, and then you won't have to go to bed early. And she was just like, gave me that look, like it always reminds me of Kevin Hart, where he talks about what before his daughter could talk, she was like, yeah, I remember that. But remember where he's like, but she knows what she was saying, and that's what pissed him off. That's kind of how like my daughter looks at me, like she's just thinking, you motherfucker, but she's like looking at me like,
you just got to plant the seed, bro. You got to plant it. Say, listen, girly, there's going to be a lot of shit in life that you really don't want to do, but you have no choice, and it starts here.
Yeah, not for sure. But anyway, you know what, Doug? This is one thing that I don't understand how people could do this shit. What? I think I used to do it back in the day.
Well, talk to me, because I talked back.
But Doug, fucking Spot said that I think last weekend or some shit. He said that he spent like the day before watching half of a season of a show called Umbrella Academy or The Umbrella Academy or some shit like that.
What?
Doug, could you dude? I don't know, some shit. But
I'm not even watching that stupid shit because of the name, bro.
Could you
I don't like academies or umbrellas?
But even if it's a show you fucking did, could you spend half of your day just sitting there watching the entire shit? Because to me, that's an entire fucking waste of, I mean, how many hours is that? At least 6 hours, 7 hours of him just sitting on his ass not moving?
Well, you want me to play devil's advocate?
For sure.
When you watch a series that you're into, do you watch all the episodes?
Yeah, if it's for sure.
So what the fuck does it matter if you watch them 1 at a time or fucking 10 at a time? You're still spending the same amount of time doing it. Wouldn't you just rather knock that shit out, get it over with, go on about life?
But he's not doing that because Doug, he watched, like the other day, he had said that he watched like Ready Player One or some shit like 3 times that weekend or some shit.
Yeah, see, you know what, bro? And I'll be honest, like in today, we're getting old, right? We're getting there. We're moving on up. You know what I mean? We're 33% through the life cycle, being fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm not watching really anything twice at this point. Since I've become an adult, the availability of content, like even just stupid content like TikTok, what's the need to watch something more than say twice or 3 times? Even if you got a favorite movie, right? Like there's too much to consume.
Not only that, to me, I'm just like, I don't understand how, I don't know, Doug. I don't know. I guess different strokes, I guess. But for me, I just feel like there's always fucking something to do. There's always something to fix or something to clean or something to fucking, there's always, and to like sit there and watch Ready Player One 3 times in a weekend or an entire fucking season of the Umbrella Academy?
But to answer your question, if you watch so that's, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If you're gonna watch every episode anyways of something you really, 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 really like I'm not talking about cornball shit or shit you're kind of into, because I'm still trying to watch Jersey Shore, bro, but I'll be on TikTok half the time, you know what I mean? And so, but I will say this: if it's something you're really into, like Dexter, what the fuck does it matter if you knock all 10 episodes out in a day, or it takes you an hour 10 times? It's the same shit. I almost would rather do it in one day and get it over with and move on, because tell me I'm wrong. Once you're how many times? Hold on. Ready? I'm going to do this first so I can get the right message out. Ready? So, how many times do you watch an episode and then fucking you're like, I don't really remember shit? Or you remember a couple key things from the episode?
Mm-hmm.
Does that happen?
Yeah, for sure.
If you pack it all in, you remember all that shit. It's almost like studying for a test. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when I watch them all back to back like that, it's easier for me to recollect my thoughts because it's all fresh and it was all consumed at once. If I'm trying to hit the fucking restore button and recall memory, moments from episodes or whatnot, and I spaced them out, it's harder to do so.
I just feel like, I feel like if somebody does that though, that I want to say that they like have a habit of doing that. I don't think it was a one-off. Like you're saying, hey, if you like Dexter, watch all the shit at once, boom, cool, in, out, you're done. You can move on with your life. But I don't think for people like that watch shit like that, like binge it 6-7 hours at a time, I think they're like, oh, cool. Now that I'm done with the Umbrella Academy, now let's watch all of fucking whatever,
No,
and I'm like,
I ain't got time for that.
I just feel like that's a big fucking waste of time. Like, I just think of like right now, Doug, the fucking UFC fights are on for the fight night. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I could have finished watching them, but we had shit to do. And even when I was watching the earlier fights, the preliminary fights, even the main card, I had it actually right here in this setup. I had the UFC fights on the fucking screen right now that's over here. And I was editing.
On the left.
Granny porn over here, the UFC right here, and I was able to edit videos and shit right here.
Yeah, we'll go with Granny. Granny's better than Tranny, but what else?
Yeah, well, I mean, we got a lot of feedback on that, so
yeah, we did.
But I just feel like
it's our best segment.
I don't know, Doug. To me, I just feel like, damn, I just feel like I think it's because for me, I'm like, there's so much shit I have to do always. And I never get fucking finished with any of it. I'm like, there's always shit, and I just feel like people like that. I mean, I guess, you know what? Really, who the fuck is, the smart one, right? Because now I'm sure Spot is like fucking chilling, no worries whatsoever, kicking it, whatever. But I mean, to each their own, I guess. But to me, I just feel like, fuck, how could somebody waste that much time just sitting there fucking half a day just not doing shit? It just bothers me.
Well, it depends though. Are you a 6-hour night sleeper? Because if that's the case, then you still got fucking, 18 hours. So if you spend 6 on fucking knocking out 6 episodes of Dexter, motherfucker, you still got half a damn day. You know what I mean? And so so here's where I'm at. I'm a retail guy at heart. I know I work for Steve Elzy, and we'll just throw a little code in there, but I know I do a little something different now, but I'm a retail guy at heart. And a retail guy at heart, meaning that time management was of the utmost importance. And so whatever the fuck you're going to do, as long as you're managing your time efficiently, you can't hit pause to jerk off and then hit pause to go eat and then hit pause to go refill your soda. Like, you got to bang those out. Like, if you're doing it and shit, you better have a little cooler right there, have some blunts rolled, you know what I mean? Ashtrays nearby. You already got the lighter, where you're just fucking, you're chilling and you're watching those things and you're knocking them out. It doesn't matter to me.
Actually, you know what? Covino actually did something this past week that I don't know if it was past week or weekend, whatever, but
Shout out Steve Covino.
He did something, dog, that I don't think enough people do. And it's funny because he watched the movie Troy and he said it was with Brad Pitt. He said he watched it. I guess he watched it when it came out in like 2004 or some shit, right? Whenever it came out back in the day. And he said
I bet his pomp was flowing when he watched it.
Well, he said he didn't dig it. But
I don't dig it.
He watched it with Jordan the other day and he actually liked it. So
I got confession when you're done too.
Has there been a show or movie that you watched maybe years ago that you were like, that shit was fucking weak, and then you watch it now and you're like, I actually kind of dig it? Or has there not been anything like that in the recent future, in the recent history? I can't speak.
I think there has been, but I'll be bullshitting you if I told you, if I just made one up right now. Like for the most part, I can't recall one off top. So I'll think about it while we're doing the show, and I'll probably have to interrupt you later and fucking spit it out. But I will say this. I don't really fuck with any movies. And you know what? Let the hate come in. Let the comments come in. I don't give two fucks. So go ahead and let the comments come in. But I'm going to go ahead and say it right here. I don't like old movies. I don't really like Western movies. I sure as shit don't like fucking Stonehenge or whatever the fuck they had going on in that movie. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm wrong. Leave it in the comments or whatnot. Send me a fucking message. But I don't like that old shit. I don't like Westerns. I don't like older movies set back. I want to see what the fuck's going on today. Like, I like Back to the Future, obviously, as a kid, because that shit was dope. But I'm not trying to watch something from the 1800s when we're in fucking 2022. Made no damn sense to me. I'm not taking history class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So the Troy shit, the Gladiator shit, the 300 Warrior movie, I didn't really fuck with that one too much. I know a lot of people loved it, but I don't really fuck with those kind of movies. What about you?
Nah, same. I honestly, those are probably one of my least favorite genres. And I would have to throw Western in there. Westerns are fucking.
Yeah, I don't fuck with those.
Westerns
I don't fuck with shit like in other countries either, like Britain, like where they got like those different lifestyle type movies. Like, I mean, you want to show me some Wakanda shit, I'm down. You know what I mean? I'll watch some fucking Black Panther, but I don't care what's going on in Europe. Like, I don't give two shits about the Eiffel Tower.
Doug, that reminds me of some shit my girl said one time. We were flipping through like Netflix or something. We're gonna watch something, and I was like, "Do you want to watch this?" And she was like, "Nah, it looks like they have accents." So I was like, "But you know what? It was some shit that looked like old time Britain shit."
Well,
you know,
I'm not gonna ever say nothing about anyone's accent, but I know a lot of people like it, and I hear, you hear women think it's sexy and this and that. But I can't fucking stand the English accent. That shit gets on my nerves, guy.
Yeah, I don't mind
it.
You like
it or what?
I wouldn't say I like it, but I don't fucking like hate it.
It gets on my nerves.
Like, I think I watched. Let me see. I watched
because you know what? It's like someone who learns.
You got to go back and lay down. Remember?
Hey, Bubs.
Say hi.
Hello.
All right, you got to go back and lay down now, okay? All right.
But for me, it's like,
close the door, please.
I don't like proper English, bro. I don't like proper English. I'm right here now. I'm close. I'm in Central California coast, and I'm close to TJ. Even in Fresno, we're only like 5 or 6 hours from TJ.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You forgot.
Chicken
you
shit.
Forgot. You forgot.
Forgot we were fucking hanging out. See, this fucking beer and shit got me, and fuck, I just whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna give Mito a shout out. So Mito was in Spanish class, right? And at Clovis High, back when we were going to school, and there was a white teacher, and Mito didn't do his homework, right? Mito knew Spanish, so he probably didn't put forth the effort because he already knew the shit. So he didn't have to fucking put forth the effort that the people who couldn't speak Spanish did. And I remember he wasn't getting good grades or something because he wasn't doing the shit or whatever. And the teacher tried to call him out. And so Mito just called the teacher out. He said, "Listen here, you cornbread eating motherfucker." He goes, "Take your fucking book Spanish over there to TJ or to the fucking fields where everyone works in the Central Valley doing agriculture, and they're going to laugh your ass right back to this fucking classroom." Okay. So everything in that book is not how they talk, right? It's kind of the same shit. Like in California, especially like the Valley, like Cali, and the Bay, they got their own language, bro. Like it's like a version of the English language. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look those, like there is no word hella in the fucking or hyphy. That shit ain't, or the city or the Bay. Like they're on their own shit. So I grew up in Cali, so I'm on the TJ Spanish and the field Spanish and the Bay lingo and LA lingo. I'm not trying to hear them Brits.
Yeah, no, I feel you. You know what? Speaking of, it's funny that you say that about, you're right there, and they have their own shit there. What's funny is that Doug, I'm very Selena in my lifestyle. And do you remember the movie Selena? I don't know if you ever watched it back in the day, but
I seen it.
There's a fucking time where where she's like, she says I'm too American for the Mexicans and too Mexican for the Americans and shit. And it's funny because around like a lot of people at work and shit, and like a lot of even friends and their family, I am like the whitest motherfucker ever, right? And then it's funny because I feel like a fucking white guy amongst all these people. And then I get around these people that are like, we went on a float down for the 4th of July, and it was me and a bunch of blonde people, right? And after the float down, we went to go get tacos.
After the show, but later.
So after the float down, we went to go get tacos, and one of the dudes was like, I go, to the table to go sit down, and one of the dudes is like, hey, what did they charge you? And I was like, oh, it was this amount. And he was like, fuck. So everybody, all the blonde people are like,
they asked you to order for him?
Well, no, they asked me, they go, did you order in Spanish? And then my girl was like, yeah, he ordered in Spanish. I mean, it's not, how hard is it to say fucking tacos de carne asada de harina?
Cuatro tacos de lengua.
You know, and then fucking de harina con todo, fucking blah, 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 right?
And then es todo.
and so, I mean,
que tengo buena noche.
Yeah, right. So I was like, well, my girl was like, yeah, he did. And they were like, I fucking knew it. And I was like, what? And they were like, they all felt like they got overcharged because one couple, well, it was actually the dude, his daughter, and then his girl, which is.
Were there any thruples?
No. Okay. There could have been, but there wasn't. That's a whole nother story. But this
Miguel, that dude, and the chick he stole didn't show up.
Well, Doug, there was like this dude, his daughter, and his girl, right? His lady is one of my girl's friends. For the three of them, it was 80 something bucks.
And the taco truck?
Yeah, Doug.
The fuck did they got, bro? Lobster tacos or what?
Well, Doug, that's why they were like, and the dude asked the lady for a receipt, and she was like, no receipt. I have to call owner. So Doug,
she got it. So what the fuck she doing? Counting the shit on her fingers? What do you mean there's no receipt, bro? Everyone got a little cheap ass Casio that fucking spits out that paper tab, even if the numbers are from the 80s.
Well, see, no, that's what it was though. It said like his total. It said like 80 something, whatever, but it wasn't itemized. So he was like, "You don't have a fucking itemized receipt."
Well, count the items first. If you ordered 9 things, motherfucker, there should be 9 at least items. Like I would start there, right?
Yeah.
To make sure they didn't charge you for extra items you didn't get.
Well, no, it wasn't itemized. It just literally the receipt said like $80, right?
It didn't say like 2 times 275 or 3.
No, it didn't say any of that. That's why he was like, hey, what the fuck? And then she was like, oh, I call owner, I come back to you, and then fucking after we started eating and shit, he was like, this shit's so good. He's like, I don't give a fuck,
Did he find a fellow in there?
No, but actually, you know what, Doug? Good. There were some fucking stray cats walking around this taco stand, and my girl's friend Piper, her fucking husband was there, right? And he fucking, one of the cats bit his fucking finger to where it was gushing blood. I was like, holy fuck, Doug. I was like, this was a fucking night. But just back to my point is that day, Doug, I felt like I was sitting there with a fucking sombrero and shit, like fucking Mexican as fuck, when most of the time I feel white as fuck,
You were the rep. You were the rep that day, bro.
Yeah. And it was just like, it was funny because I felt like I told my girl, I was like, I feel like everybody's fucking staring at us, because it was like the table, like with a bunch of white people, and then around us was just like a gang of Mexicans eating, and she was like, they're not staring at us, but they were, dog, because everybody was pissed because they didn't get an itemized receipt, and then the cat bit this dude, and then fucking, it was a mess. But yeah,
I get lucky in that field too.
Why?
As the brownest Italiano, motherfuckers usually underestimate me. So when I start talking to them in Spanish, either they hate on it or they're impressed and they fucking tell me that, hey, you're fucking, español muy bien, you know what I mean? Yeah. They'll tell me and shit. But no one expects it, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, and see, for me, it's like, and see, one of the things is like, when I am speaking, what's up?
And if they look at me the right way, bro, that's when I tell Mama Lapito.
Yeah. I'm not gonna translate that, but it's funny though, because like my problem is that if I am speaking it, it does sound like I know more than I fucking am speaking, right? So then if like there's some fucking Mexican that hears me and they're like, oh, this motherfucker speaks like me. What's up?
Why does it have to be some Mexican? That just did not sound right.
Well, what's it gonna be? Some fucking white person that don't know English?
Well, no, but
because like if it's somebody that don't know English and I try to break out my little bit of Spanish, if they hear me speak it and I sound like I know what I'm saying, they're like,
then you have El Cucuy problems. You know what
exactly.
that is?
What?
They want to have full conversations with you because a little bit you said fucking sounded so right. Yeah. Then they think that you speak all the shit and then you get stuck. You're like, fuck, exactly. Then you're like, I understood the first part, some of the middle, but nothing at the end. Hold on, fucker. I'm trying to piece this shit together, but it ain't working for me right now. Give me a second.
I'm having to do it too quickly. Oh, fuck.
Hey, can you just write it on paper? Because I can read it and understand it way better than if you fucking talk hella fast.
Same here. All right. Feeling white versus feeling Mexican. I could take that off of my shit. Do you have anything you want to get to? You want me to carry on with the shit?
No, that's great shit, man. Go for it. You're on fire.
Let me see. Well, this one, let me see. Covino watch.
I was gonna smoke this fire. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not watching that shit. I mean, different strokes, different folks, right? Like by me saying fuck that, I'm not watching that shit. That is not a diss or a knock to anybody. And we love Covino. So if he likes it, hey, I'm sure it's good. I don't know, man. I can't get into the gladiator shit. You ever seen because here, and I can't relate, and I'll tell you why I can't relate. Seen plenty of people throw fists. Seen a couple people get shanked. You know what I mean? But I've never seen no one pull out a shield or a sword. You know what I mean? Like I can't relate to that shit. Like I love UFC and I love boxing because I know people that know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu or whatnot, the Royce Gracie school they go to or whatever. So I've seen people in their moves and whatnot and put them on. So like, that's the shit I'm used to. I ain't never seen fucking Troy come out with a shield and a sword and fucking yar, and fucking get him.
I have a question about huge basketball shorts. Did you hear the conversation?
I've heard many of their. I didn't hear this one. We've been doing inventory, so I missed this week. But I've heard many of their shows about huge basketball shorts.
Well, what they said, let me go ahead and enlighten you. They are getting rid. Buddha, well, actually, it's time, I guess, that Covino and Rich and Spot are getting rid of their huge basketball shorts. Covino was actually giving Rich a hard time because Rich wants to hang on to him. And he was like, what's wrong with me wearing my huge basketball shorts if I go play softball or something?
Oh, that's different.
And Covino was telling him, he's like, well, why even have them in your rotation? And so Rich said that there was he was like, he actually had a little video of him hitting like fucking pop flies or some shit. And his shorts weren't that crazy. They weren't even past the knee, but Covino was saying that they were too fucking huge. He needs to get rid of them. And then Spot started bringing up pictures of him wearing shorts that are way below the knee. And so I guess this is a new trend that people are going. Covino said that they need to
I don't jump on trends. I don't jump on trends. You know why?
So you're hanging on to them.
I don't fuck with trends because they always circle back.
Mm-hmm.
Trends always circle back.
Well, just like the fucking 90s clothes that everybody's wearing now, right?
Right. They always circle back. You watch, bro. I'm calling it right here. Sooner or later, throwbacks are going to be in again. Everyone's going to be wearing their fucking Allen Iverson jersey and their fucking MJ Bulls and Scottie Pippen and Magic fucking 32. Like, it always circles back. So are you, let me ask you this. Let me ask our listeners this. Are you better because I'm still the white tee fucking jeans and blue jeans and fucking Air Max and the matching hat guy. I still am, but it always circles back. So are you better off to stick to your guns because it's going to circle back again and you hold strong, or are you better to go with what's trendy and cute and cool at the time to end up back where you started anyways?
Well, it's not even, I wouldn't even say back where you started anyway, because what I think is if you kind of just maintain your own kind of shit, I feel like the trendier you are, the more you're going to have to keep up with all this shit because shit's constantly changing, right?
And you're spending more scratch.
So that's the way I feel about it. But Covino even did a fucking, it wasn't a behind the velvet rope, but it was actually like on his Instagram story where he was actually getting rid of all of his huge basketball shorts, and there were some favorites in there.
Comfy though. They're comfy.
There were his fucking, he had some Yankee ones that he digs. He said they were fucking, he was getting rid of all of them.
But here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing.
What's up?
I agree with him. Definitely, Rich probably shouldn't be wearing those to softball.
Doug, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm so torn on this subject because there are, I don't sport, Doug, the shorts I sport now, they're not like huge basketball shorts. Like, Doug, like, I remember my brother's a little dude, right? Well, he's like 5'8", 5'9". And Doug, I remember him sporting like 5X basketball shorts, like fucking oversized to the fucking almost to the 90s shit, right?
And I'm not doing that. I think that's a little extreme.
And like the ones Rich was wearing in the video that we saw, they were actually, Doug, they were like right at the knee or right above the knee. I didn't think there was anything wrong with them. What's up?
I got the answer. I got it, bro. I just solved the chronic. Just solved the problem.
The chronic just solved the problem.
For reals. As long as whatever you're doing isn't too extreme, you're fine.
Right.
Don't wear the ones that go to your ankles.
And don't go to the ones that
go to your nuts. Gold. There you go.
All right. What's next? All right. Okay, you know what? Since we actually talked about movies and shit, I know that we're kind of, I feel like you and I probably in the near future aren't going to see either one of these movies. But we talked about,
what I feel like?
What's up?
In the near future, with the help of our listeners, we're going to knock off fucking Roper and Siskel and Ebert, and we're going to be the main fucking Chingons.
I can see that happening. And what I want to know is if
Funky Monkey's going to be our sit-in critic.
Yeah, we'll put a little somewhere around here, a little Funky Monkey. But okay, when it comes to these two movies, I doubt you're going to see either one of them. But if you had a choice, which one would you watch? All right, what's up?
Will Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder see him?
Never.
Okay.
They might hear him.
My bad. Okay, good.
But all right, but when it comes to a movie we talked about last week, and then a movie that Rich watched a movie recently.
Bro. What the fuck's going on today, bro?
Hey, say Rich watched. Fucking
Rich watched.
Oh, wait, I could say it. Rich watched.
Ready?
But when you're trying to get the fucking thoughts out, Rich watched.
Wristwatch.
Rich watched. Back to the shit. See, I'm feeling Mexican again. Now I'm feeling like I
see the sombrero.
Okay. Well,
there it is.
Rich recently watched Top Gun, right? I don't know if you've seen it. I doubt you have.
I thought he watched Top Jimmy.
So between the Top Gun movie, the new one called Maverick, and the new Elvis movie, which one are you more likely to watch?
Bro, are you gonna really ask me silly questions?
Well, yeah, which one?
No, bro, you already know. Why don't you answer it for me? You already know the answer to this.
You're gonna watch Top Gun.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna watch Maverick.
Why? Last episode we talked about this. Why am I watching Smell This?
Well, why would you watch fucking Top Gun? To me, that sounds stupid as fuck too.
Hold on. Do I want to watch some fat musician take pills and kill himself, or do I want to watch cool shit where there's airplanes fucking doing fucking loop-de-loops in the sky?
You know what? Okay, if I'm gonna watch it in a theater, I would probably go with the Maverick one too.
I'm just saying,
because you know what? I actually thought about taking my girl to that one, but I go, you know what? She's probably gonna look at it like this is me wanting to
leave you for Tom Cruise, bro.
No, Doug, I just go. She's probably gonna think, because I thought of proposing it like, hey, cool, let's go watch a movie and then take her to see that one, because I feel like all fucking white people like those kind of movies, right? But I feel like if I take her to see it, she's gonna be like,
you know what? I think you just fucking hit on some gold right there.
Really?
I think you're right. I really wish I knew the demographic where they'd break it down, ethnicity, these crazy ass fucking Top Guns and fucking all them firefighter movies and bullshit like that. What's the fucking ethnicity that fucking watches that shit the most?
Do you remember the movie Set It Off with Queen Latifah?
Great. Yes, I do.
I wonder what the demo was in that movie.
That was before alopecia for Jada.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
That was BA for Jada.
But yeah, no, but see, I was gonna take my girl to it, but I go, she's probably gonna be like, you brought me to see this when you really want to watch it. When I'm like, I don't fucking want to watch Maverick. What the fuck?
No, I got, I'm telling you, I got a line for that.
What is it?
Listen, baby. Later on tonight, there's gonna be some action. So I figured we just keep it an action-packed night.
There you go. And if I could, I'd put in a little soundbite right here, but I don't have that ability yet.
Little Top Gun jet, maybe. Something.
We'll figure it out. But all right, Top Gun, Maverick over Elvis.
And you know what? You kind of got me curious. You keep talking this Elvis nonsense, so now I'm like, I almost kind of want to see it. But here's the thing: you want to hear something crazy about Elvis? You want to know a little El Cucuy fucking little backstory?
Elvis Cucuy. Go ahead.
Okay, a little Elvis Cucuy backstory. My mama done told me, and this is a true motherfucking story. Elvis died the year I was born. Okay. Elvis died of Leo. I think Elvis died 2 days before my birthday.
Oh, really?
My damn mama said that's what made her go into labor and push my ass out.
Why? Because she was so devastated, or what?
She loved Elvis.
Really?
She used to tell me stories about him shaking his hips on, when he was getting down on TV. And this is a Christian lady, right?
Yeah.
But boy, she loved Elvis. And she done told me multiple times that she thinks I was born because I think I was like maybe 3 or 4 weeks early. Nothing major. I mean, I wasn't a preemie or nothing like that. Yeah. But I was a few weeks ahead of schedule. And she swears that because he died. What he died? I think he died like August 16th. And I was born on the 18th, bro.
Yeah. I don't know why. To me, it's so fucking funny to picture like your head now on like a baby. Because that's what I picture as like baby Cucuy.
And I might even came out with Elvis sideburns when I did because of his death.
I picture you being born with a hat too.
Hey, he died on the 16th, bro. By the 18th, I had sideburns and I was ready to come into the world.
Exactly. All right. You know what? I'll let you hit a couple of things, and then I have a couple of things, and then we'll get out this bitch so we can do this shit.
Check it out, bro. I'm gonna hit on something totally fucking rando, and I'm gonna try to find this fucking clown so I can really get to it. But was that your lady or mine?
That was yours, Doug.
I don't have one, bro. It was TikTok. That was great though. No, so this fucking cat right here, shit, right? This damn dude. So I'm gonna play his video that he posted, and then the motherfucker wants to reply to my ass.
You lie, talk about weed at an all-time low. In some parts of the country, yes. Not in every part. Some parts is at an all-time low, but not for everybody. But I'm just talking about for the budgeteers, brother. You lie, talk about weed at an all-time low. In some parts of the country, yes. Not in every part. Some parts is at an all-time low, but not for everybody. But I'm just talking about for the budgeteers, brother.
I'm gonna play it again. Check it
out. You lie, talk about weed at an all-time low. In some parts of the country, yes. Not in every part. Some parts is at an all-time low, but not for everybody. But I'm just talking about for the budgeteers, brother.
Let me explain something too. At Jocks Kindle on TikTok, JACQUESKINDLE. I don't know where the fuck you're at, playa, but you in the wrong motherfucking spot if you got to brag about smoking shake. Okay, so it is at an all-time low. Everybody listens to our show knows what I'm doing and what I do and where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna go ahead and say that on TikTok, but check it out, homie. If you're smoking shake, when they got outdoor smalls down the street from my house for $10 a fucking eighth and like $11.36 out the door with tax, and you're still smoking shake
with tax. Did you ever think, Doug, that you were gonna say that you were buying weed with tax?
but you know what though? You know why I say that? Because once they get theirs, it makes it official. With tax means it's okay. Right? Because it's okay to the point where they're putting a tax on it. They're benefiting too. whoever's getting that tax money, they're benefiting too. So whatever. Back to my shit though. It's like, hey man, this dude's over here talking about shake, and it's like, dude, I don't know where the fuck he's at or what part of the country he's at, but personally, me, I don't want to live there. Do you?
No, where is he at? Do you know where he's at or no?
No, I didn't ask because fuck, obviously, if he's smoking shake, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
But anyhow, look, my thing is that weed's legal in like 20 states. If you can't get some like decent weed for like $20 an eighth or less, I don't know. I don't understand, bro.
I don't either. And but you know what though? I'm not the person to ask or anything, because when it comes to the industry and shit, dog, I'm the last person you want to ask. I don't know jack shit about anything. So
yeah, no, and whatever. I just know it's 2022. I think there's like 36 legal medicinal and fucking, state, and it is at an all-time low. I'm in the industry and shit is dirt cheap right now, bro. It is dirt cheap. If they're selling eights for $10, what are they buying them for? $5?
They're selling eights for $10.
They're selling eights for $10 of last year's outdoor. And me and Mito went to the fucking, it's called a fucking Bud Relief, Ocean Avenue, Lompoc, California. You motherfuckers hear this? You better
shout out to Yellow Card.
Yeah, no, but bro, you just need California IDB 21. They got like eights that are $10. You can buy fucking 8 of them for $60. They got signs on the street, homie. They got signs on the street that fold out that say $50 ounces, $10 eights, concentrate vape carts, 2 grams, $30. And that's as you're driving by, bro. They got little fold out shits. So I don't know what this dude's talking about, but if you can get 2 grams of a fucking vape cart, which equals, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000 hits for $30, or you can get an eighth of weed for $11.26 out the door. What the fuck is you doing smoking shake?
I want to know. So was this somebody's video you stumbled upon, or are you guys going back and forth?
Yeah, it was in my FYP, and fucking, so I seen it. So he was talking about shake and don't hate and fucking do what you got to do and this and that and the other. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's 2022. There's no need for that nonsense. And if you know someone with a bunch of shake, they should have made it into some wax or some diamonds or some crumble or some hashish or something. Anyways, I don't know, bro. Anyways,
you know what?
Next.
Yes. All right, go ahead. Next.
What do you got? What's on your radar?
I was just gonna say, Doug. Today, fucking Carl Reinhardt sent me a video, and
he sent me one too.
Well, this one was, did he send you the one about his like little greenhouse and shit that he's doing?
Yeah, if you want to speak on it, I'll listen.
Okay, well, he sent a video where they have like this little enclosure that him and his wife are doing, where they're going to be growing these plants and shit. And I just want to know, when it comes to like gardening and shit, are you Dr. Green Thumb like Rich, or do you not have any part in that?
You're gonna hear some funny shit, bro. If it comes to a house plant or anything like that, I can't grow dick. I'm not good.
Okay.
I will kill all your house plants, anything that fucking you put in the window. I don't trust I got a lemon tree at my Fresno house. It's a rental house now, but I got a lemon tree I've been nursing for like 6 years, and that fucker hanging on for dear life. Right. So when it comes to shit like that, I'm not the greatest. I'll be honest.
Dog, my boss has probably given me like 2 or 3 plants throughout my fucking time I've worked under her. And I've killed every one of these motherfuckers.
No, I'm the same way. But let me look at the camera. And let me look at you.
Okay.
I can grow some weed. And when it comes to weed, I can grow some fireweed. I mean, I can grow some weed.
No, see, that's why it's surprising to me, because I figured you could, but I was like, but you're like, house plants, nope, ain't gonna do it, can't do it.
But I'm being honest, that's just not my deal. You know why? Because house plants don't make you no money. They look cute. I'm not into that. I'm not into looking cute. I get it. They're good for oxygen. They're good for your house. They're good for a lot of stuff. But I'm focused on making money. And the plant that can fucking put some fucking, or save you some from having to go to the club, and at least you smoke on what you know you put into it, I'm into that, man. And yeah, I can get down.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the shit that he was sending me today. I was like, I don't know. I you know what? My mom gets down when it comes to that shit. Dog, I brought my mom because
she chiefs?
At the college I work for, we had an ag summit where we had all these fucking farmers come and shit, because we have huge agriculture here, right? So we had these farmers come and they brought all these little plants that you could take with you. You little fucking
all cactuses?
Little, no, they were like little jalapeno plants. You know, you take in fucking like, you know, tomatoes and watermelon.
New Mexico green chili, the hatch chili. You got the hatch, bro? Or no?
I took my mom some fucking like jalapenos, tomatoes, and fucking watermelons. She planted those bitches. They're all over her fucking yard now. Hell like going fucking crazy. And for me, I'm like, fuck that shit, dog. I would have killed those shits in the fucking first day. But like my mom gets down with gardening and shit like that and fucking has all her shit. She just transplanted, dog. She's got these fucking what are they called? They're date trees. She's got a date tree in her backyard. And fucking she just like transplanted like these like little ones that are growing off of it and shit. She transplanted them to like fucking make like more date trees and shit. And it's fucking crazy. I'm like, I don't fuck with any of that shit. I don't know how to do it. I'll fucking kill anything I pull out of the ground or try to put into the ground. I don't understand that shit. And I don't fucking have the patience for it. I can't fucking, me, it's just a pain in the ass. I'm like, fuck that.
Well, and let me explain myself. I understand, you know, the right amount of potassium, nitrogen, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus that plants need and at what stage they need it at. I understand that completely. Like I have a great understanding of the vegetation cycle, of the flowering cycle, when you can push them, when you can't push them, you know, what you need to do to push them during flowering, what you're doing to push them during veg, you know, temperature zones, fucking root zones, climate, water temperature, you know, humidity, room temperature when lights on, room temperature when lights off. Like I have a great understanding of all that. The problem is with these other plants is that since they don't make me no money, I know they're not costing me no money, right? You can buy all them bitches at Walmart for less than $10.
Yeah.
So if I miss a day or two of watering, it's just not my priority to get home and water that fucking avocado tree or plant or whatever the fuck avocados grow on, right? It's just not my number one shit. But if you're growing some tree and that motherfucker going to give you, you know, even if it's personal grow and it's just going to save you $1,000 for the next 90 days from not having to buy shit to smoke on, you're going to make sure you water your shit.
You spend a fucking $1,000 on tree in a fucking 90 days. That's
I'm sure. Well, yeah. I mean, what do you smoke? Even if it's good chronic, you're going to smoke an eighth a day, at least. Eighth a day of some fire. If you buy at the dispensary, it's $50 a day. You're talking $350 a week.
God damn, dog, that's a lot. Maybe that's why I don't smoke. I'm too poor. Fuck, that sounds like it's fucking expensive as fuck.
Well, it's not though. But if you know how to grow your own shit, you get you a little light, buy some clones. You know what I mean? You're good. It's not the same shit. That $1,000 costs you $200.
Yeah.
And then for $200, so you know, I know people. I spent $150 yesterday at the bar. I don't mind spending $200 to smoke the premiest shit for the next 90 days.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me when I tell you this, eh? Camera. DZF baby.
Yeah.
It helps with my mental health.
That is true. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
But it helps with my sleep, mental health. It helps a lot of shit. So, you know, do what you got to do. But I'll kill your house plants. So don't let me watch your house because your plants will be dead when you get home.
Yeah, fucking. I remember the first plant I killed that my boss gave me was during the fucking pandemic and shit because we were leaving for 3 weeks, right? Supposedly. She was like, oh, yeah, we're going to leave for fucking 3 weeks. You know, we'll be back. We're going to work remotely for 3 weeks. And then Doug came back fucking 2 years later. All my shit was dead. I was like, oh, fuck.
I got a question, though.
What's up?
Is he related to Patient and According?
Why?
Supposedly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Thought you meant my boss. I was like, what? My boss? I was like, did I say her fucking name? Okay. Yeah, but you know what though, Doug? I actually don't have a whole lot more. Do you have anything that you wanted to get to? You have anything that
I want to shout out some people.
Cool. Go ahead.
Columbo, Bobby Tipton, Buck Tipton, Stickman, Mito. Shout out Mito for coming and taking care of his boy, dude. Mito, see, that's the thing too. I know these cats. You know, Mito, I had to force him to take gas money. He came over here to help me with a home issue because he's a jack of all trades and he can fix anything. And he came all the way over here from Fresno, 3 hours, 15 minutes each way, just to help his homie out. Got to give him a little shout out. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But everybody that listens to our show, everyone fucking with us. Those are my shout outs for this week. You know what I mean? If I miss somebody, hit me up. Carl Reinhardt, bro. Carl Reinhardt and his grow. Yeah. Shout out his grow, bro. Get that shit right. Daniel spilled the beans. I didn't. So, but anyways, with that being said, good luck, Carl. If you need some advice, hit me.
Yeah. No, but it's not no like illegal shit. It was like, I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. I just fucking seen this shit. I don't know. Maybe it was. Well, but anyway, fuck yeah. Shout out to everybody. Fucking Greg Jensen. Fucking Dirt Shots. Fucking Dickie Shots. Dirt
Louise.
Shots. Fucking the homie Louise. That's my dude. Fucking I almost dropped something I wasn't supposed to. I was like, that's my dude.
Hey yo, Tommy.
Baby Steve, Big Steve, like all the Covinos again, as always.
Mad Tud, yo.
But yeah, dog. You know what? Actually, this week I didn't have. We still got like an hour of shit, but they did 3 shows this week. So we.
How was your 4th though? You didn't tell nothing about your 4th, bro. How was your 4th of July? Did you have a good holiday? I told
you we went on a fucking float down and had tacos and shit.
All right.
This fucking dude wasn't listening to the first part.
No, I was, bro. I can recite it, but that's the Natty Ice and the Chronic talking. Sorry, bro.
Natty Ice. That's a throwback.
2 for 3, 2 for 3. Oh. Baller on a budget. Remember, Covino used to tell you guys. Covino used to say it. Remember that? A baller on a budget, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Baller on a budget, bro.
I'm fucking hella tired. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this show.
Bro, did you just yawn on the podcast?
Maybe I'll cut it out, dog. Maybe I'll leave it so people can know that this shit's real. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed fucking Covino and Rich's Fox Sports tonight. They've been filling in for everybody, but tonight you actually got to hear them on Fox Sports Radio. And hope you enjoyed the show. After show
Patrick
BL across all social media. And make sure you're liking and commenting on our shit. We'll comment back. We got to keep the conversation going. Yeah. This video, if you're watching this video on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you give it a fucking thumbs up. Thumbs up this,
or a thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. Give it a thumb.
Give it some love. Yeah, whether you love it, you hate it, give it a comment. Tell us we
gotta have it.
Come on, just go ahead. Get engaged with the fucking page.
So, and as an example of even my interaction with that dude I called out, fuck, I'll interact with you. Talk shit to me, fucker. I talk back. It's all good.
Shout out to Jack's Kindle, right? Or some shit like that.
Yeah, what's this fucker's name? Shout out to Jasper's Lompoc. Where's Michael Miggs at, bro?
He's hiding, dog. I think he's afraid to kick it.
Why?
I don't know.
Bro, we had everything last night from Coronas to lemon drops to fucking Patron to Long Island's, man.
Lemon drops. Sorry, you dropped the lemon drops. I haven't heard that shit in fucking like 10 years.
Mito plugged it. He got it. It was his turn, and he fucking got the lemon drops. And it took you to that next level, but it just tasted so good when it went down. Because the Patron is good, but even if you hit the lime, we can all say, I don't make a face, she don't make a face, they don't make a face, but do you really enjoy tequila?
I got it real quick. I got to say fucking shout out to a couple of shout outs to Lou Dog, like you mentioned, El Venado, fucking Ralph, fucking Chris, fucking one of my homies hit me up the other day. He's in law enforcement and he hit me up with some funny stories. So cool. So to that dude, be safe out there. Yeah, and fucking anybody else want to say what's up to
us? Bro, we've been doing this show for a minute now. I'm staring at your ass across the fucking screen over here.
Took us long enough though, and now I can actually look at you. Look at that shit.
I feel like we made it and shit, bro. I mean, what the fuck is this? This is dope.
I like the new set. Hey, let us know in the comments. You like the new set? You like you like the skyline? You like the fucking logo? You like our desk?
You like our bigotes?
You like this shit? I took a shower and shaved right before we came on. So treat this shit like a real job. We're treating this shit like a real job. So we hope you guys dig it. After show later, after show BL across all social media. Is Baseline Trey ready or not?
Baseline Trey got stoned and he dropped the ball for a minute, but as all stoners do, Baseline Trey will be back. I mean,
after show later, episode number 137, after show BL across all social media. Your boys D, El Cucuy. We'll see you. Baseline Trey, let's go.
Just cause it's all about the flavor. Now buckle up your seats and prepare for the journey. Let the music ease your soul, grab a spliff and start burning. Relax with us and take a trip to the heavens and come and spend a day in the 757.
Baseline Trey got stoned and he dropped the ball for a minute, but as all stoners do, Baseline Trey will be back.